Welcome everybody to this collective reading. Welcome back to my channel. It's lovely to see you all again today. Let's get some messages from the divine. Call upon your spirit team and mind to guide us, and the divine, of course, to guide us in this act of divination. Please, Spirit, bring us in messages of love, light and clarity for our collective this evening. Hope everybody's doing well. A very busy day again today. Not heeding the advice to take things a bit easier. But sure, look, this is the way it goes, isn't it? That's life. Feast or a famine sometimes, huh? Okay, let's pick these up. Okay, Spirit, let's be having this one card, please, for our general energy today, for our collective. Please and thank you, Spirit. This is it, Two of Pentacles. This can be about balance, about juggling, making a choice maybe. Well, and crossing that we have justice. So that would be the challenge. Something just coming in, maybe making the universe making a decision on your behalf. Or you could be calling justice on something yourself. What you need to focus on is the King of Swords, which is fast action. So take heed, whatever this is, you need to move quickly. Cards are all flipping around today. Let's see. Recent past we have, did that one flip? The Three of Wands. So that was waiting for your ships to come in. Energy supporting you. Please, Spirit, give us a card to clarify or to show us. Show us, please, Spirit. It's in the subconscious. The Five of Cups. I'm glad to see that that's moved a bit. The near future is the Eight of Pentacles, which is an opportunity. A new idea, maybe. Something to do with your life in real terms, some kind of financial maybe, or something to do with your stability, your home, maybe your work practice. Two of these. I've got two Knights here for your advice. Move fast, of course. These are also very fast moving energies. Knight of Swords. King of Swords is seeing the truth. In fact, I made a mistake there. This is the Knight of Swords, which is the fastest moving energy, and the Knight of Pentacles is very fast movement or action being taken in. This is to follow truth and new knowledge maybe, and this is fast action regarding something in the 3D, just like we said there a minute ago. An opportunity may be coming in. So the King of Swords then, just to reiterate, so this could be learning something and becoming very fluent with it. Very intelligent person here. King of Swords is a master. He knows the truth. He doesn't put up with any rubbish. He cuts out all the things that do not serve him and move forward with confidence, you know. Energy surrounding these two Knights down here then, in your advice. The energy surrounding you at the moment is a card of celebration, the Four of Wands. This is about divine alignment as well. You might be feeling very aligned, which is great. It's the energy surrounding you, so you know you might have other supporters besides yourself in your circle. Hopes or fears is the Page of Pentacles, which is an idea or the beginnings of a plan, maybe of something to do with the real world. And speaking of the world, we've got the world here as your potential outcome. Now this happened yesterday in the Pisces reading as well. Card 21 is a conclusion of an old pattern, cycle, relationship, job. It could be anything, but it is your world is changing. looks like for the better. There's a lot of joy there. On the back of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. This is like wish fulfillment. You can see the joy and happiness in this card. She's leaping for joy, having all your cups full, feeling, you know, very emotionally stable. She's also got a box full of jewels here. So this is having everything money-wise, financially, emotionally, security. You just feel so good this time. So we'll clarify each one of these cards now. Spirit, guides and angels and ancestors, please give us messages now to clarify the spread. Two of Pentacles crossed with the Justice card. Can we have a card of clarification, please, for these two? Thank you, Spirit. That's it. Seven of Cups. This could be overwhelmed. Can be too much choice. Maybe a little bit of confusion. There might be a bit of confusion in the energy here. Two of Pentacles, being a choice, being confused, maybe about something, being overwhelmed with their choices. This guy has got 7 options here in a 7 of Cups energy. Just being served here. It could be, you know, feeling, you know, that yes, I do deserve everything. King of Swords then, and what you need to focus on, embodying this King of Swords energy means knowing that your knowledge is, you know, you're fluent in whatever your subject matter is, that you should have confidence moving forward, and it's clarified here by the Strength card. So this guy is very strong on his own. And then this Major Arcana Leo energy. It could be a Leo in your energy. Maybe this represents somebody that you know that has all these facts and knowledge, maybe. And that's where you need to focus yourself, your strength. You will get strength from this character, be it yourself or be it somebody outside yourself. Okay, we'll look at the recent past now. That was a card of waiting. 3 of Wands. Can we have one card to clarify, please, Spirit? And we have the Hierophant. These two are very fiery looking energies today. Hierophant is card number 5. So it can be about spirituality, about learning, you know, that you're on your ascension. Basically, this person is tapped in. They you know, give other people lessons on how to be spiritual. So waiting for your ship to come in, clarified by the Hierophant. It could be something that you tap into your own internal compass there, into your heart, because this is very heartfelt energy here with the passion in your wands here. And the Hierophant is such a pink energy, you know, of the heart. So tuning into your heart will give you this patience, I suppose, as well as clarity and for movement forward. So this is really nice. 5 of Cups then, of the energy supporting you. Can often be a card of lack or regret, you know, not, you know, crying over spilt milk sort of thing, looking at what's past that hasn't served you. Let's get a card to clarify this, please, Spirit. It's one card to clarify our 5 of Cups, please, and thank you. One. I think it must be this guy. It's 5 of Pentacles. I'm going to take the 2 of Wands as well. Got the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck there. Okay. 2 5s. 555 might mean something to you. I have 555 on the table here, which is about transformation, and it's about change, you know. So maybe coming out of these mindsets here and taking this opportunity. There's something there that you're choosing on the 2 of Wands, that you're at a crossroads and making a choice to turn your back on these kind of energies of lack. That's really positive. I like that a lot now for you. Ace of Pentacles is in your near future. What does that tell us? Ace of Pentacles. We have one card to clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. There we have it. It's the Magician. Now, this is not the first time this week either I've received the Magician. in this position. So something is going to come. There's going to be maybe an opportunity here, or an idea that you're going to have a plan for, to put something in in your reality. Bring it down to earth. As above, so below is often the imagery here for the magician, but this is clarifying our Ace of Pentacles here. So whatever this opportunity for growth is, you can see this pentacle is starting to grow legs. So putting in a plan, that you have all the tools within yourself. That's what the magician means, that you have the tools within you to bring this project or situation, get it started, basically, from an Ace of Pentacles, which is planting a seed, to get it growing. It does look like, that could be the holy dog to plant this seed. Lovely energy here. I'm really liking it. Very, driven and motivated. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, two fast moving energies here as your cards of advice from Spirit. So the advice is to move quickly on this when it comes. And to clarify those, we have the Emperor. So the Emperor he knows his boundaries. He's got, there's a lot of sovereignty here. So focusing on your own power here will encourage you to take action here in this direction of the truth, of, very fast movement, based on what you've learned and what your plan is there with your Ace of Pentacles there. Now we've got the Knight of Pentacles, and he is moving on with that pentacle, the very one on his back there. It's the exact same pentacle he has there on his back, and he's moving forward with his idea. And he's, very grounded in reality, as is the Emperor. And the Emperor here is just, he's sitting in his power. He's the king of all kings. He knows what does and does not serve him. So this is all magical energy. This is the advice from Spirit. You embody that confidence, that energy of moving forward. Nothing is going to stop that Emperor. Very determined. Four of Wands energy surrounding this. So you have the support of the angels, you have the support of your ancestors. Spirit is at your back here, pushing you forward for this. And it's a very, I can feel the momentum here. It's picking up pace. You just got to be ready for this. This is happening. It's very, very positive. We get a card clarifier, Four of Wands here, please, Spirit. Wow, there's the Empress. We have our divine couple. I love to see these two coming out very quickly together. So again, she's all about her boundaries. Everything comes to her, everything comes to him. These two know their own minds. They know exactly what's going on. And they know exactly where they want to go. And this is the nurturing side. And this is the more practical side, of course, being the male energy. So balancing your male and female energy at this time seems to be what's happening, So maybe try and embody more of that masculine energy, because this feminine energy here of the Empress is what is around you at the moment, as well as that card of celebration, and they kind of confirm each other. The Empress to me is triumph, going for your goals and having the universe come to you, or the world come towards you. You're very magnetic, very, attractive at the moment. Both of these energies here are very attractive energies, and it might just be that thing that people are feeling magnetized towards you, and that's often the way it can be. This confidence can be contagious. To clarify what's in your hopes and fears, we had the Page of Pentacles, which is the beginning of this plan. We usually move from an ace to a page, but we went from the ace to the... Where did he go? Where did you go? This Knight of Pentacles. That's what it was. We went from the Ace of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. Now we're back to the Page of Pentacles, which feels like a little bit of a step back. But in fact, you think that you're in this stage of the planning process. And in fact, I think you're wrong. You're putting an end to this cycle of swords, which is your mind tormenting yourself. And moving forward maybe with this plan, that Page of Pentacles is a positive, centered and grounded, of earth energy. And this air energy here of the swords is like you're finished with this phase. Congratulations, you're put down that burden and you're moving forward with a practical plan. Practical plan is that guy there, the Page of Pentacles. And our final outcome, this is such good energy. 21, the final card in the tarot. We'll clarify the word, please, Spirit, as your potential outcome here, collective. This looks so good. I'm really excited for this. You have to comment down below and tell me how this applies to your own situation. I know it has validity to me. Sometimes these readings are the thing. The world being clarified by the Eight of Swords means that you might have had 8 literally bad ideas, mindsets, or it could have been a frame of mind that had you thinking you're bound here, there's nothing and no way you can get out. But if you look at the other side of this card, she's actually free. It's her own interpretation. This is her perception of herself, whereas she doesn't have any of the binds on her, and you're releasing yourself from this is what I see here. 8 is, it's always the same for me anyway, I know, and a lot of you guys have the same issue, that you feel like you're going around and around in this cycle of falling into self-doubt all of the time. But it feels so much to me like you've freed yourself from that, and your potential outcome is to free yourself and move on, to change your world quite literally. And as I said before, the card at the bottom of the deck here to confirm our fast-moving knights that we have all over this reading is card of Cancer. This is the Chariot and another 7. We had 7 of Cups there. So anyway, the Chariot is the fastest moving card in the deck. Whatever this is, folks, take this advice and move on with confidence. That's the fire in your belly, and I think you got to move on it while it's there. I feel that sometimes I'll do it now or I won't do it at all. So look at like, share and subscribe, and comment down below. I love to hear your comments. I will give you one card from, I wanted to look at these healing waters today, and we'll get just a message of guidance from the healing waters deck. Thank you, Spirit. Let's have a look. Might give them a little shuffle. Let's see what we have. From our healing waters. Oh, bloody. They're so big, these cards. They're not the easiest in the world to shuffle, You need bigger hands. That's a bit better now, yeah. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, give us one card to finish off this reading for our collective today. And we have one card of guidance, please, Spirit, for our collective. One card of guidance for my collective today. Thank you, Spirit. That's it. Isle of Avalon. Isn't that stunning? I love that. So let's have a read. The Isle of Avalon. Isn't that just divine looking? Look at that lady sitting back in paradise. Healing, returning to wholeness and transformation. What did I say? The world, a sign of transformation. This is happening quickly for you. Isle of Avalon. Okay, we'll have a look now. We'll see what this says. Isle of Avalon. That's page 94. 94. That's up to 13. 94, Isle of Avalon. Healing, returning to wholeness and transformation. Legend, excuse me. Legend says that Avalon was the island where Britain's mythical King Arthur was taken after being fatally wounded in his final battle. First mentioned in Geoffrey of Monmouth's fictional The history of the kings of Britain in 1136. Avalon is said to have been ruled by the powerful enchantress Morgan Le Fay and her 8 sisters, thought by many to be high priestesses, who were widely renowned for their tremendous healing abilities. Some believe that the Isle of Avalon, which is also known as the Isle of Apples and the Isle of the Dead, is a mystical place of healing that exists beyond the veil. Others say that it exists in the physical. Avalon and its healing spring waters have been identified in as Glastonbury in Somerset, southwest England. I beg your pardon, I'll read that again. Avalon and its healing spring waters have been identified as in Glastonbury in Somerset, southwest England, and even today pilgrims travel to the town. It's believed that this sacred place of healing was once surrounded by water and could only be reached by a boat. This is a card of great healing and an invitation to see that your healing is an opportunity for great transformation. Ha! More transformation. There we go. I've lost my place. That perhaps the parts of you that feel as if they're dying are actually being born anew. Maybe this healing journey is taking you somewhere truly glorious, somewhere sacred deep within. Activation. I surrender to my healing. I activate my sacred intelligence within the waters of my body. I call in all the support that's most helpful. I believe in my ability to transform and to heal. Isn't that just gorgeous? Okay, you guys, thank you very much for joining me again. As I say, please like, share and subscribe, and ring that notification bell as well to be notified of another time when I share. All right, thank you. Bye.